It really does seem like Moon is going to be the big favorite here. His matchup against Orc, absolutely terrifying. Especially last year, he pretty much slaughtered all the Orcs in his wake. Only one could stand against him, and that was Fly 100% from China. Fly is not playing in this tournament. He's actually streaming this tournament. It was Fly, TH, and Infi together organizing this tournament, putting together the prize money, and I think the first time ever them entirely organizing a tournament by themselves. They're streaming over on Douyu, and were nice enough to give us access to these games. So it's South Korea definitely here dominating in this tournament, with Infi, TH, and Fly missing. There's quite a few of the heavy hitters for China not in the running. 1-2-0 was the biggest hope for China, but he was eliminated by Lin in the third place game. We're about to load in to our first map. Vetoes, by the way, Lin removed Amazonia, as is always the case for Orcs against Night Elf. And Moon removing Terranos Stand, the new veto for Night Elf against Orc. I guess for half a year or so, Night Elves have settled for removing Terranos against Orc, as it is a really good counter expansion map for Orc. And Murkamp, accessibility, Blade Master early creeping. A lot of good things for the Orc there, so we're going to be left with Concealed Echo, Last Refuge, and Northern Isles. And we're going to start off, indeed, on Northern Isles. I think we're ready. Are we ready, boys? Hell yeah! Let's get into it. Oops. Wait a second. There we go. Now the overlay is on point. And we should be ready to kick this off. Moon the bottom left in the blue. In the top right in the red. Starting off with the Blade Master against the Keeper. That should not surprise us. Lin tried for a short while to play Farseer Headhunter against Night Elf, but that didn't seem to work out too well. It was in fact Moon at WGL who he tried this against, where Moon quickly found the counter to it. Farseer Headhunters into Torrents have been quite popular on ladder for a long time, but on the highest level of play, it doesn't seem to be very reliable. So we're gonna go with the good old Blade Master Grunt opening. Peon Scout here in the early game with a new 11 supply. Great haul. Orcs can afford to do this a little more easily. A lot more easily, actually. And still be able to fit in their one burrow tech. Keeper starting off with the Ancient of Warcraft takes a bit of Wisp repair, so it's gonna cut especially into lumber quite a bit, but gonna be very valuable for the Keeper to get the level 2 right away, and the big mana potion. And I wonder if the gears are already turning for Moon. Is he thinking about the options now that he can go for with a mana pot? With such a mana potion, it would be a lot more effective to go for an AP push. During nighttime, plays one AP like here or here, and then push the Orc base with the AP, with the Keeper, a few hunts maybe. It can oftentimes be very difficult for the Orc already. Lots of dangerous things that the Night Elf can go for, like an AP push, even a fast expansion can be dangerous later on in the game with all the gold that the Night Elf will get from it. So scouting for the Orc, very, very important. Which is why the early scout peon helps Orc in the early game quite a bit nowadays. Normally also you want to try to delay level 3 Keeper as much as you can. So far the Blade Master was just creeping, getting his level 2. Pretty poor items. No damage at all yet. He's probably gonna go for some more at the marketplace. Ah no, he's going for a bit more creeping. The Flesh Eaters here drop the consumable. A Wand of Illusion or Sentry Wards are wonderful for scouting. Lightning Shield can help quite a bit with creeping early on. Replenishment Potion, not that valuable, but a bit of healing. Also not too shabby. And it's the Sentry Wards for the Blade. Possibly the best item. Oh, he's gonna use it to scout his own natural. Interesting. So he's worried that this one might be getting stolen by his opponent. As the peon checks out. Oh, and look at that! Lin, he had very good reason to place the sentry there. He knew Moon was going to be trying to sneakily creep somewhere on the map without being spotted. Moon seems to be waiting here for the second round of Treants, and then he's going to try to go for it. Damn, what a sentry by Lin. Great game sense. Is he going to go for it? Indeed he is. Blade Master just started his Windwalk with the Sentry Ward. The Blade can perfectly play against this. Should be an easy last hit, and the Blade does get it. And that's a lot of wasted time here for the Keeper. He spent half his early game up here trying to creep this camp away. He thought he was unseen, but the Sentry Ward... How one Sentry can just completely change the early game. Pretty crazy, right? In the meantime, Grunts in the south. I like this. Lots of Orcs just keep their Grunts parked in the main. I oftentimes feel that's like a big waste of time. But then again, if a Grunt gets caught, the Grunt is dead. And this one is not denied. And here it is. Big mana potion. And that's a second Grunt dead. And you know, I criticized it a moment ago. But here you can also see why some Orcs do keep their Grunts in the main. It can be risky. Have them out on the map. Ah, painful for Lin. He had such a nice move with the sentry in the early game. There's no way he's saving this, right? But now 2 Grunts died. And that's going to make creeping with the Shadow very hard. He can't really creep the natural. He can't really creep the Toskar. Unless he brings the Blade Master. Alright, Lin needs to get this cancel. In order to keep this game even. And he is going to get it. Right? Pretty sure? Oh no, he's not gonna get it! Oh my goodness. And the Owl even sees the Sentry Ward. It looked so good a moment ago. But suddenly, disaster has struck. And Moon seemingly back in the saddle now. Claws, not too shabby for the Keeper. He's going to get level 3 here. And the Shadow was actually able to creep the natural. I mean, one of the creeps was gone already, the Toskar, so I guess that made it quite a bit easier. The Shadow Hunter needs to get to level 3 ASAP. Level 2 Serpent Wards against Huntresses, very important. At some point, Moon will want to transition into Archers, the later the game goes. But for now, he's still staying on hunts. Moonju's still looking pretty good. As daytime arrives. That also means Heal Scrolls and Invul becomes available. Moon. Gonna creep the red camp here. He has Treants only level 1. But those also help a little bit. Blade Master completely out of mana, by the way. So, can't make use of the Windwalk right now. One of the Wind. Usually, or at least potentially, very good in the right situation. But against Purge from Shaman, honestly pretty bad. He should probably sell this item. Thank you very much, Thunder, for the host.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Counter expansion is coming up, but it is instantly scouted. Blade Master trying to pressure this tree a little bit more, but the Tree of Life won't fall. The Entangled is coming up. He's trying to get the middle camp here, and he will. Hoping for a big item. Robe for the Shadow. Pretty nice. Oh, the Blade Master! I think he just got surrounded by the Wand of the Wind, didn't he? Yeah. And he can't get out. There's Entangled to cancel the staff. And he wasn't thinking of the Wand of the Wind. He got caught. Oh. And now the game's looking really painful. Lyn doesn't have the money for the Tavern Revive. Really has to go for the altar. It's only level 2 Blade, so it's not going to take that long. Oh, it was zoomed in. You guys were right. Damn, I didn't even realize. Sorry about that. Whoops. Engine of War cancelled. Alright, here we go. That's the power timing for the Shadowhunter. Level 3 achieved. Level 2 Serpent Wards available. Lightning Shield, doing decent damage. Even without the Blade Master, Lyn is feeling confident enough to force a fight over here. Alchemist is dropping really low. There is no staff actually to save him. Wait a minute, is he just dead? Purge? He's just dead. Oh my god. Oh, but guess what? He catches the Shadowhunter as well. I thought perhaps he should be selling the Wand of the Wind, but Moon might be getting 2 hero kills with his item. But actually, okay, Shadow gets away. Stressful moment, but the Shadow will survive. Grunt probably gonna be going down. Purge not enough to save it. Nice deny there, though. And the first heal scroll going to Lyn. There's a second one available. Moon could go for it. And now the expo's finished. Lyn back in the game. He's got a pretty small army right now, but Lyn doesn't have, and Moon, excuse me, doesn't have that much of a force either, so I think he's looking fine, looking good. Lyn can go heavily into production here in a moment. And we don't have any tier 3 yet. Law Lion loves going tier 3 later into the game quite a bit, going for triple hero, orbs, marksmanship, and all that. Moon oftentimes a lot more stubborn, perhaps, to stay on tier 2. The Alchemist is back. Moon here defending with 56 supply. The Serpent Ward at this stage still really good. Serpent Wards against Huntresses always very strong. Later on against Archers they won't be so impressive anymore, but mostly it's still an army of Huntresses here. One Archer, one Huntress going down. Lyn keeps his army alive. He's gonna have to heal it up with heal salves now. But the expo is up. The shop is coming up. And that's an invul for the Blade Master as well. 1 heal scroll each. Interesting game. Swinging back and forth. It seemed like Lyn was in big trouble after losing the 2 Grunts and the Blade Master early on. But the strength of the level 3 Shadowhunter with the Serpent Wards brought him back into the game with a good fight there at the Night Elf expansion and the kill on the Alchemist. But only now reaches level 3. That took a very long time. Lyn would love to be level 4 Shadow. It's a very good level up for him, where finally he reaches the level 2 heal wave then also. Blade level 3. I would love to see Mirror Image. But it's crit level 2.
The town is under siege.
Oh, that might be level 3 Shadow. Oh, he is 8 XP away. 1 Treant Dispel would be enough. Oh, the Invis Archer wall! Oh, it's not closed though. It's not closed, and this Archer is not hiding. Uh-oh, we've seen this before. It was in DreamHack, where Moon blew our minds the first time with the Invis Archer wall, but there's a few holes in this wall. It's not actually working out. Moon realizes, uh-oh, this did not exactly work the way he was intending. In the meantime, Hunt's killing quite a few of the peons, killed the shop. I don't know who this trade is better for. I'd say it's looking pretty even so far. Archers trying to escape, but oh, 3 gonna be going down. Great job by Lin, paying attention on both fronts, using the purges, killing off the archers. Can he save the expansion? If Moon kills the Expo, this will have been a very good trade for the Night Elf. Hunter says, are they still healthy enough? He's trying to force the TP on the Keeper first with the heal scroll. He's going to have to TP out very, very soon. Heal spray from long range. TP out now. And he gets the expansion. At great cost. Moon kills off the Expo, but he lost a lot of units. One Huntress only here, but he lost like 5 or 6 archers over here. Expo, though, is still standing. Moon still only tier 2. He did not transition into tier 3. Lin oftentimes does play tier 3, especially in the past. He used to do this quite a bit. Lin, though, still has a big army. His army was mostly untouched, so he's healing up. He's getting more mana. And he's going to be setting up the expansion again after another push in the south. Behind another push. 9 supply lead. It's not the end of the world, I would say. Wisp detonates. Oh, the last 2 landed big time against the Shaman. There's no purge at all anymore. Shadowhunter's plus 11 intelligence. If he drops all the items using the mana potion, he's going to have quite a few more spells to use. Wait, where are the items? Wait, what? He had a robe. Ah, the robe and the mantle on the Grunt. Needs to put it back on the Shadow. Oh, the Grunt is carrying the mana items, but he doesn't have any spells to use. Shadow, way in the back. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Grunt's gonna die! Oh, there's 2 items on the ground! Blade Master picks them up. Oh, thank god. Lin remembers. He gave over the items, now back on the Shadow. If those had been picked up by the Keeper, that would have been crazy. A lot of Grunts falling now. The late game Archer transition is in effect. 2-1 upgrades, the Blade in trouble. He had the Invuln. Didn't use it in time. Blade Master goes down. It's going to be the end of game 1. GG is called. And Lin loses the first map. Moon takes the lead on Northern Isles. Fun game, though. That was a nice back and forth. The Invis Archer wall, again, sort of won the game. The wall wasn't really closed, but it still kept the Orc army away from the expansion for quite some time. That's, I think, the second time Moon played this Archer wall, or at least the second time I saw it. And Moon once again looking good. As I said before, their recent encounters definitely have been going in Moon's favor. Moon won the last 5 matches against Lin. Before that, Lin was able to get 1 victory in a WGL qualifier last year. And prior to that, 1 single win. There were another 9 or so wins for Moon as well. So Lin has been struggling against Moon really, really hard. Now I know why the light is so weird. I had this light still turned on. Whoops. Alright. That should be a little better. So, map 2 is going to be Echo Isles. That is very often the counter pick for Orc. With a good creep route here, with a good early game. Normally the Keeper can be kept at bay. He shouldn't really get level 3 too easily at all. And then a counter expansion later on with a Shadow Hunter can oftentimes lead to victory. I've seen quite a few tier 3 plays as well by Lin on this map. Going for Bloodlust, going for Pitlord 3rd. But it seems like tier 3 rarely played anymore nowadays by Orc. It doesn't seem you get that many good upgrades. Like Pitlord is okay. Not that amazing though. Orb of Lightning really doesn't do that much in this matchup. And also Bloodlust. Like, Bloodlust looks really scary. And you guys know I love Bloodlust. Rah, rah, rah. But the attack speed is nice, but the move speed oftentimes doesn't even do that much. When it comes to a full-on fight, it's just pretty much a stable front line. For chasing, of course, Bloodlust is amazing, but it's not as powerful of a fight ability as Curse or Inner Fire are. So the tier 3 Bloodlust upgrade, not that strong. Maybe Bloodlust needs a buff. Who knows? Just kidding. Map 2. I'm gonna kick it off here in a second. Echo Isles. The classic old school map, which is somehow still in the map pool. It's gonna show us what's happening next. Moon on the left. If he wins here, he's gonna take a 2-0 lead and match point in the series. And if that was to happen, Lin would have a very tough time winning this 3rd place match. Standard openings here. Save creep at the Merc. Some Night Elves at times like to be a little risky and go for a Merc camp creep early, but especially nowadays with Orcs scouting a lot more, it's a little risky to do. I still hope for a day where Farseer Headhunters is going to be viable, where the Orcs find a way to make it work. But it seems really hard. Against a really good Night Elf who knows how to play the Keeper properly. It seems like Headhunters have a very, very tough time. So, it's going to be up to Blade Master Grunts. For a second I thought he was double peon scouting, and I was like, what? But no, it's just for a shop. Of course, the peon scout nowadays is easier to do, as Orcs have the 21 supply available early, thanks to the 11 supply Great Hall buff that we saw recently. Thank you, Hitman, for the host. Keeper starts off with the claws. Very good opening here for him. Oh, he's trying to go for the natural creep right away. This seems to be the new creep route for Night Elves. Maybe Moon messed it up a little bit. It's taking quite a while to finish this camp. Okay, but with Engine of War and the 1 Treant here still should be enough. Alright, Blade Master Speed Scroll. Last time I saw this, it was not enough to arrive in time to steal the last hit. Ooh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. He's gonna need another Windwalk, probably. Oh my god, he gets it! Oh, goddamn. That was a photo finish. And I think he was able to get there because the shop was so far forward, didn't he?
A player's forces are under attack.
Pretty cool. I guess he could have optimized it even more if the shop was right here. But yeah, that's a big deal. Keeper's level 2 now, delayed for quite a while longer. And snare on the grunt. I don't think you can kill him though. There's not that much damage here really, especially with the Keeper getting pressured. Ooh, and Moon is in serious trouble here in the early. Wonderful start for Lin. He knows exactly what he had to do here in this early game. Oh. Okay. Blade Master gets the last hit. Moon couldn't steal this one. He's going to go for Telestaff. It's going to take a lot of Moon Juice to get this Keeper back up to good health. AP is coming up. Oh, Peon Scout. Did he see it?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he did, right? Yes, he certainly did now. There's going to be 2 grunts here, a couple of peons. That should be enough for a cancel. And importantly, The Keeper is not yet level 2. If the Keeper was level 2 here, that would be at least one grunt going down. AP does finish, but there's no Wisp here, so AP is actually gonna be going down. Could be more experience for the Blade. Huh? No way. No way. He's not gonna survive, is he? Moon with the expansion, but... Okay, the tech did start. AP into tech into expo is the build here by Moon. He's definitely playing this game from behind.
Forces are under attack.
And as the tier 2 finishes, Shadowheart is coming out. Another claws for the Blade. I guess that's grammatically wrong, right? Another clause. Should be another pair of claws. Anywho. Creeping's gonna continue here soon. The Grunt's waiting patiently for the Shadowhunter. Blade saved all of his mana. Oh, he went into Windwalk and the heal self still got cancelled. That's annoying. And the expansion is going to be coming up once again, but this Keeper still only level 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 2... What? Wait a minute. Am I drunk right now? This should be way further along, shouldn't it? Did he cancel his tech? By accident? It kind of seems like he did. Did he? Maybe. I'm not sure. Great start here for the Shadow. Creeping the Merc, getting level 2 right away. And a very helpful Berserker. Talisman of Evasion for the Blade Master, always nice. If you dodge a Huntress attack with Talisman, does the glaive still bounce and do damage on the second target? That's a question for Giannis Kanet. I should tell Florentine. Surround the Blade. But he does get out. Suddenly all the mana is gone. No more Windwalks for this Blade Master. Or at least only one here in a bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shadowhunter not creeping the natural. Usually it's pretty straightforward for Orc. You creep the Merc, you creep the natural, you creep more one more camp, you get level 3. Maybe you go for a heal scroll, and then you attack with level 3 Shadow. And you expand behind, but we don't see that here. 40 supply for Lane. He could go for the heal scroll right now. Tier 2 finally finished for Moon. He's going to have the resources for the Alchemist here in a moment. Keeper just barely got the level 3. And Moon's going for the counterattack. And he's not going for a second hero. Damn. Moon is really confusing me this game.
A town is under siege.
So he's pretty much giving up his expansion. Does he have Nature's Blessing? No. No Nature's Blessing, so... This tree not as survivable as it could be. One tower coming up in the middle. Oh, there's an Alchemist. I'm kind of blind today. Acid Bomb in the bag. That's a lot of damage against these peons. Not cancelling the tower. Very interesting. I guess it would have been very hard to cancel it though in the first place. Great position on that tower. TP back now by the Keeper. Can he keep his expansion alive? It is very damaged. Mass Serpent wards are standing. Shadow did get level 3. I feel like all these hunts are just gonna die. Game looking very good here for Lin, even without a counter expansion. then probably able to close out the game here. Maybe. Although Moon has come back from crazy deficits. I've seen Moon lose 2 heroes, drop down to 30 supply, and still win. You can never count out Moon. Feels like Linna's pretty all in here, with there being no counter expo. That detonate hurt though. Serpent Ward's not gonna be available for too much longer. Shadow could set up one new one right here, and he's very close to level 4 actually. It's gonna give him another Serpent Ward then. Needs 2 more Treants. Oh, Wisp Repair. Agent of War goes down. That's level 4 for the Shadow. Perfectly hits it at 900 experience. As the Blade Master is coming back with another heal scroll. Alchemist gonna go down again. Losing a Huntress here as well. And Moon is finally gonna tap out. GG is called. And Lin ties up the series. On his counter pick, Echo Isles. Lin playing a good game. And Moon had a rough one from the very beginning. That first last hit steal of the Ogre Magi really completely derailed that early game for Moon. Maybe going for the natural creep right after the first green, a little too ambitious. I'm not sure if Moon crept it perfectly at the beginning. Maybe he can do that a little bit faster. But anyway, water under the bridge now. We go into the next map. Moon's choice, which is Last Refuge. I'm always puzzled when Night Elves choose Last Refuge. It seems like such a rough early game map to me. I guess once you get a couple of Huntresses out, though, you can steal a few camps away from the Orc, especially stealing the natural away is really nice. I always find it very interesting, this early game, how the two play around each other. Where the Keeper goes to creep, how the Blade tries to keep up with him, how he uses the grunts, telestaff, nighttime, hiding, and so on. Good morning, X-Lord. Nice to have you here. As always, a pleasure to hear from you. I hope you're having a good day. I've had a little bit of pain down here in my arm, like right here. You know, the sinew, for at least half a year now. I wonder if that's carpal tunnel. Although I feel like it started from overtraining at the gym. Back when I was still going to the gym. And yeah. It hasn't stopped for half a year. It's really annoying. Old man Remo. The body is starting to give up on me. 30 years old. Can only go downhill from here. Is X-Lord 30 already? Am I older than X-Lord? I think I'm older than X-Lord, actually. X-Lord is 29. Birth year 1991, just like me. So X-Lord is turning 30 this year. You got a lot to look forward to, X-Lord. Bad knees, back aches, teeth falling out. At 30, everything goes downhill. No. You know, I've been saying for a while 30 is the new 20. You know, you're always as young as you think you are. That's such a stupid saying. That's not true at all, is it? You're as young as you think you are? Sounds like something that a 60-year-old came up with. How old is the average Warcraft 3 fan? It's probably somewhere around 30, right? We're kind of an old bunch, you guys. Suffering from success. Hells yeah. DJ Khaled, my boy. You should check bulletproof wrists on YouTube. You know what, bro? I'm actually gonna do that. I've had problems with my wrists for quite some time. If you magically fix my wrists, buddy, with that video, I'm gonna send you a bouquet of flowers to say thank you. Alright. Gonna check that out later. Excellent says everything hurts already. Feels bad, man. Excellent, you need to start training again, bro. I am starting in 2 weeks. Actually, a little bit sooner than 2 weeks.
A player's forces are under
It's gonna be pretty hype. I am Katowice, the top 8 players of Europe, the top 2 of America, and the top 12 of China, well, of Asia. Gonna be playing out for $100,000. It's gonna be poggers. So, by the way, Keeper started out creeping at the first camp, and as I said, LR early on for the Keeper, a bit of a tough map. You have a really hard time getting level 2. It's gonna get a bit more experience from the peon. Weird that Lin didn't sacrifice him here into the creeps. So he felt it was more valuable to delay the Keeper a little bit longer to, you know, force time out of him. Oh, is that mirror image first? No, it's a Wand Evolution. Okay. I love mirror image, you guys.
Players' forces
Love it.
are under attack.
Really good early here for Lin. He was able to get 2 items, a good bit of experience, and the Keeper still didn't get level 2 yet. You need a few Huntresses here to creep reliably. Wait, did he not make a single archer? He didn't. Huh, interesting. No archer going straight into
Players'
hunts.
forces are under attack.
Is that better? I guess he was worried the Blade Master might just easily kill her. Finally level 2 now. And with Entangle, things become a little bit easier. Blade Master steals the next item. Look at this! Kill the Ogre Magi. Famoon could clear the camp. I love this early game by Lin. Where's his grunt, though?
A player's
Okay, was
forces
hiding it
are
in the
under
main.
attack.
Oh, and look at that. Using the Wand of Illusion to pull out the Merc Camp. Creeping that one. Goes for the Berserker and Shadow Priest right away. Pretty expensive. It's probably going to delay the Shadow a little bit. Just a hair. Going to delay the Lodge as well a little. Go with the Magi. Good items here for Lin. Moon scouts it.
The town is under
But
siege.
he's kind of too late to do anything about this. Lin falls back, doesn't creep the full camp, doesn't want to expose himself that way. And of course with the Shadow Hunter now he has Dispel. Or as the wise sages call it.
A player's
These-
forces are under attack.
Lin not committing for the Expo cancel. Wouldn't he have gotten it if he walked down there with his whole army? I guess it's a bit risky. If it doesn't work out, you wasted a lot of time. Instead here, the Blade Master creeps the full camp, gets level 3, and a big item. Oh my god, these items for Lyn. Are you serious?
A player's forces are under attack.
Whoa! 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 Windwalk level 2. I'm normally not a big fan of Windwalk 2, but when you get it this early, it's pretty nice to control the map. Linehorn of Stormwind. Very, very good. Shadowrun is showing up here. Level 1. Aggressive Shadow. It can be dangerous. If this doesn't work out, Lyn's probably going to be in trouble. But if he gets the cancel, it's going to be wonderful for him. And I think that's easily enough damage, right? Yeah, easily enough damage. Damn! What a sick early by Lyn. Carson, you should check out this replay for Theorycraft. Amazing game by Lyn here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Late. Does he get it? Hurt! Oh, got the Shadow Priest. The High Priest, I mean. No, wait. Oof. I was quite close to getting that one as well. I wonder if you should pop the big mana to keep on using Windwalk. Would also love to keep that for the Shadow, though, of course. And Moon again in trouble. He's going tier 3 off of 1 base. I'm not sure if Lyn has seen this. I would assume he has not.
A player's forces are under attack.
Checks the natural again. Still no expansion. Lyn here with the Teddy Staff. He can join his Shadow again. I think this should be enough for level 3. Maybe. It's kind of close. Oh my god. He can't even carry all these damage items on the blade. Does he have 3 claws? Wait. Yeah. 3 claws and a gloves and a circlet. Medallion is very nice for the Alchemist. But this fight here might not be the greatest to take for Moon. He's going to lose 1 Huntress right away. Oh, another one. Could be going down. Speed Scroll pop. Trying to chase. Trying to TP to save the Huntress. And he does. Oof. Always feels bad when you TP out trying to save a unit. And then it still dies.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, finally another power spike here for Lyn. He's got, for Moon, he's got the Orb of Venom. Very good. But still no 50 supply. Normally with his Huntress army, you want to build up a big army. 60, 70 supply. Moon never got there. Then played an absolutely amazing game. Scroll of the Beast, even more damage. Played at plus 22. Not bad. Wand of the Wind here doesn't seem to be too effective. This one actually runs through. But that was the 2 charges. When the army is in big trouble. Moon trying to kite as best he can. But Lin with the Scroll of the Beast, with the Scroll of Healing. Having a very, very strong fight. This Keeper doesn't have a TP anymore, by the way. Oh, a few crits. Could be his end. Just barely gets out. Heal Spray doing a good job. But is it good enough? No, it's not! GG is called. And Lin takes the 2-1 lead. Moon, who newly joined with Vision Strikers, might be losing his streak. He was on a 5-game winning streak against Lin before. Lin now on a good way to break through that streak finally. Lin was just pranking the last games. He's serious now. Yeah, that certainly looked serious on LR. Wonderful early game. How amazing was that? He sniped his High Priest, then hit the Claws. He followed the Keeper around with Peon and Grunt. Didn't allow him level 2. Stole the enemy Ogre Magi at the natural. Then he went for the camp, his own Merc camp. Or at least got the Rock Golem there. He got the Mercs, fell back, waited for his shadow, crept his shop, got the big mana potion there, and got level 3 on the blade right away. And then was able to cancel the expansion with the Shadow Hunter level 1 attack at the perfect timing before Moon was strong enough to hold. Sick game by Lin. Just really, really, really cool. And that's what I mean. Last Refuge. I feel like if the Orc is super on point early, should be a good Orc map. But I imagine Moon for the next time is going to have different ideas of how to play that early game a little bit better. I'm going to try to remember that for the next time they meet. Wonder what it's going to look like on Last Refuge. But anyways, that map is over. We have Concealed Hill coming up now for our 4th map, which I actually think is a lot better for Night Elf. Easy level 2 Keeper. Pretty reliable. Level 3 Keeper as well. Dangerous to go for AP pushes here. The expansion is a little hard to go for as Night Elf, but if you get Keeper 3, should be doable. Shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? I think it should. So, map 4. Let's go. Just Demon Talons on LR. Good point. We've been seeing a lot of talent play again, emerging in the meta. Especially on Last Refuge. Really good. Because you can creep very reliably. Even when you have no map control, as you are playing talents for a long time. But Moon, playing no talents at all. He used to be the master of the talents. But he has adopted the Keeper Hunts Expo for a long time, and he's still trying to stick with it. Lin, though, at the same time, is phenomenal against talents. Probably the best in the world. Well, him and Fly, I guess. It's gonna be the same opening here once more. Important decision for the Keeper early on. Where's he gonna try to get level 2? The defensive, safe option is at his own green. The more ambitious one
Players' forces are under attack.
is in the middle. Thank you, Zabi, for doing the predictions, by the way. I keep forgetting them, so thank you for making sure our dear friends in chat can gamble. Moon, wait until the first trapper is dead to summon the treants, because it probably annoyed him when his treants kept on getting ensnared by the trapper. Little tiny things. Little tiny things to optimize. I feel like on Concealed Hell I've been seeing a lot of orcs play really passively and go for a lot of creeping. And I can't say that I'm a fan. Oh! Lyn, perhaps not going for creeping. He sees with the peon here that there was the keeper, the archer and the treants here. With one archer and the treants you can creep this turtle. But if the peon forces the treants to chase, you can't creep this one. Instead, the keeper up here at the green did get level 2. Lindo also wants to make sure he gets some experience. Oh, he messed up. He did allow the High Priest to cast Inner Fire here. It slows down creeping this camp by a lot. That's definitely a painful mistake. Interesting how many creeps Lyn leaves alive. Only interested in items and certain level breakpoints. The Wisp did. Scout Peon still alive. And one is trying to climb his way up to level 2. Lyn could kill the High Priest here. Nope. This will kind of be the time for APs, so I'm sort of surprised he's not... Ah, there we go. Grunt now, scouting for APs, maybe? Yeah, Lyn scouting in many different corners. Peon, creep, checking the green. Other peon checking this green. Blade Master covering this green camp. This is pretty cool. Lyn knows, or at least can pretty much assume, that this green camp is gone already, so he's checking all the other ones. And the Keeper is not level 3 yet. As the Orc, you want to be able to get out the first 1 or 2 Shaman before the Keeper's level 3. On some maps, like on Concealed, that's hard to achieve. But Lyn has been doing a great job scouting. Absolutely love these peon scouts. This cuts quite a bit of lumber, I guess, but there is enough lumber. Oh, Telestaff. Oh, he canceled the Telestaff for picking up the tome. That hurts a little. But actually, it's fine. Moon didn't commit to the camp. Perhaps he should have. Great early game again by Lyn. Expo is coming up. Oh, the peon. If he scouts this, if he cancels, that would be so sick. Oh. Telestaff is on cooldown, though. So we probably can't get the cancel. Alright, he sees it now. What's he gonna do about it? Get him!
The town is under siege.
If the Telestaff had been ready, maybe it wouldn't have been enough for a cancel anyways, as the Keeper was showing up right away.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master here merely distracting. He knows he can't get the cancel, but he can at least distract from his Shadowhunters creeping. He's getting a bit of experience here from the remainder of that camp. Creeping the natural would be a great XP boost for the Shadow, but with only 3 grunts, not that easy, although doable. But Lyn is a little bit more conservative. He's still got the green here, that's going to be his level 2. The dangerous thing is, you start creeping this, and suddenly the Keeper shows up with a Telestaff. Although, Telestaff was still on cooldown. I guess Lyn didn't exactly know that the Telestaff's on cooldown, though. Wait a minute. No, okay. No, he's not going to get it. Only 1 heal salve left here for Lyn, so he can't pressure down south too much longer. Keeper's still not quite level 3, but he's gonna get it here soon enough. There we go. Lin clears out the natural. And this whole game, I think, comes down to the Blade Master making the wise choice when he was on the way south to change directions and not just blindly go creeping, but make sure he was always on the heels of the Keeper. Link +4. Actually, pretty nice for the Blade. He's gonna have tons of armor. We haven't seen mirror image once yet, which I'm a little sad about. Here's the counter expand. If this one comes through, it's gonna be pretty good, nicely timed. Especially considering that the blade can keep on cancelling the entangled. This is really cool. This serves two purposes. First of all, of course, it delays the income for the Nile, but also it forces the Keeper to remain in the south. So it's more likely that this expansion here is finishing. Lin using a little bit of pressure to hopefully ensure an expansion for him. Wait a minute, we have Dryads! I didn't even see it! I didn't even see it! And I think it's catching Lin by surprise as well. Level 2 entangle here, so the blade's gonna have to be careful. He wants to force the entangle and staff back. Oh. Maybe. Alright, staff now. It's definitely an expo cancel. Lin wants to make it as expensive as possible. One archer died. The Huntress, oh, barely survives. Dryad also went down. But nice save on the Hunt. Res. And the expo is now finished. Dryads are coming. And if Moon ever gets to Mountain Giants, it's gonna be rough. Fountain Creep for Lin, free healing, and a big item. Kind of lacking damage, he doesn't have, well, hardly any bonus DPS on the blade. Quel'Thala's boots would be great. Flute, meh. I mean, he has a few headhunters now, but not that many really. Blade level 3. Is it gonna be time for mirror image finally? No. Windwalk level 2. I'm just waiting for the tier 3 here. When's it gonna start?
A player's forces are under attack.
Concealed Hill, amazing for Mountain Giants. The fountain healing for them, absolutely outstanding. And Lin, or rather Moon, finds the opening. He's gonna make it over to the expansion. It's gonna be another cancel. And Lin is running out of options. Seems like he's going for an all-in here. And I guess Moon wisely didn't go tier 3. He's gonna have to defend here in his main soon. Takes up the tower first. Good Spade doing a good job keeping this army healthy. Tower is gone and the expo will be falling. Why is there a Serpent Ward set up here, though? This Shadow Hunter, these Serpent Wards are still dangerous. Ooh, the damage against the Dryads. Oh my god. He really needs armor upgrades. TP into the middle of everything. Oh, the focus fire of the Dryad, the Serpent Wards and Headhunters could take out these Dryads very quickly. We don't have a healed spray yet. There we go. Finally using it here. Level 3 for the Shadow as well. I could go for level 2 heal wave, but I think maybe he just wants to spam the Serpent Wards. A lot of them have been taken out already. Moon focusing the Serpent Wards as quickly as he could. Wait, the Keeper's stuck there! Uh-oh! And the Keeper's just dead! Ah! The aggressive TP getting punished here! Moon TP'd into his own self-surround. Uh-oh. And despite the expansion, maybe this game is now slipping away from Moon. Alchemist in trouble as well. There's more purges. There's plenty more purges. The Alchemist is dead as well. Uh-oh. And the Dryads looked like a good idea, but the Serpent Wards took them out pretty fast. Game is not over yet, I guess. Moon still has a supply lead. But this expansion is coming up again. This is not completely all in by Lin. And with how much pressure he's applying here, it seems like this expo won't be getting cancelled. Some units healing at the fountain. It's a lot of moon wells going down as well. Does he have the damage to take out the altar? That's the questione. Takes so long to kill these Serpent Wards.
A player's forces are under attack.
With more defensive of a TP. Could Moon just have held here and won this game? Maybe. But yeah, the altar goes down. Whoa, it's gonna be expensive tavern revives. Good thing is, Moon has a lot of gold. But he doesn't have the Moonwell capacity to go for the Alchemist revive as well. He's losing another Moonwell. Okay, he's making new ones though. 3 Moonwells here in the main. Maybe he doesn't have Ensnare yet? Oh, no, he does. Okay. More and more Dryads are going down. Moon has been losing so many units. Oh, the Telestaff! Oh! Just barely completes. Blade Master rejoins the army with a TP. Lin wants to make sure he can evacuate if he has to. Perfectly always lining up these last hits. Level 5 Shadow! He started this attack with level 3. Now he's level 5. That is pretty cray-cray. And the expo is now finished. If the Trio of Ages falls, this game is definitely over. One is not giving up this game yet, though. Level 3 Serpent Wards. 50 damage a pop. Pretty crazy. Blade Master damage is not that impressive, but the Serpent Wards, man. The Serpent Wards. The Snack Attack. Absolutely deadly. Concealed Hill turns into Australia as we see many deadly snakes on this map here today. And with the Trio of Ages gone, that must be it. Moon will finish this tournament in 4th place. Lin grabbing 3rd. He's finally gonna TP out. But damage is done. That's a classic esports caster phrase. Damage is done. And it certainly was. Tree killed, Moonwells killed, Altar destroyed. So many Dryad kills. 2 hero kills. Was it 3? Maybe? Thank you, Tallwin V, with a 28-month resub. Really amazing early games on Concealed and Last Refuge by Lin. And then here, the push to close out the game.
Players' forces are under attack.
Moon's still fighting. No, never mind, he's not. Calls for the GG. Taps out. 3-1 victory for Lin. And the 3rd place goes to the Orc from South Korea.